Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, the month of March started with the United States Supreme Court ruling that adjudicated insurrectionist Donald Trump has to be allowed to run for president contrary to the expressed language, the exact text of the Constitution. But fortunately, the month of March ended with a New York State Court judge ruling that Donald Trump's first criminal trial will start on April 15th. Might we finally be seeing the first criminal conviction of Donald Trump on the horizon? Let's hope so, because, justice matters. Friends, here's a short recap of the legal stories for the month that was March 2024. Well, friends, as Donald Trump's first state court prosecution moves forward toward trial, Donald Trump's federal court prosecutions back up. Friends, here's a brief recap of the legal stories for the month that was February 2024. So friends, even though the Supreme Court has put a temporary hold on Donald Trump's federal prosecution in D.C. for trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election, that case could still go to trial before the November election. So, yep, I'm saying there's a chance. Well, friends, the Supreme Court just cleared the way for Donald Trump and any other insurrectionist to seek and hold federal office again. That's going to leave a mark on our democracy. Well, friends, Donald Trump's longtime chief financial officer, Allen Weisselberg, just pleaded guilty again, this time for lying at Donald Trump's New York fraud trial, and Allen Weisselberg is headed back to prison. What is it that Donald Trump always says? Only the best people? Really? So friends, Donald Trump is embarrassing himself. He's sending his sad little lawyers from one New York courtroom to another to beg judge after judge not to make him put up the full money judgment amounts he owes to appeal the cases he lost. So friends, in the event you thought Donald Trump only lost court cases in the U.S., not so. He just lost one in the UK. So friends, in Donald Trump's first criminal trial, scheduled to kick off in just a little over 2 weeks now, the judge just entered an order to try to protect the jurors from Donald Trump and his supporters. So friends, just as Donald Trump was about to have to pay E. Jean Carroll the $83 million a jury awarded her for what they found Donald Trump did to Miss Carroll, somebody stepped in and saved Donald Trump by putting up a bond for the full amount of the judgment plus interest so Donald Trump wouldn't have to pay the judgment while he appealed the case. That's right, somebody came to Donald Trump's financial rescue. Who? So friends, let's take on 3 quick stories. 1, Peter Navarro headed to prison. 2, Donald Trump defames E. Jean Carroll again right after he's made to put up a $90 million bond for defaming her previously. And 3, no one loses at the Oscars like Donald Trump loses. So friends, a new witness against Donald Trump in Trump's federal prosecution down in Florida. A witness who is a longtime Trump loyalist just broke his silence. Well, friends, today we hit a bit of a speed bump on the road to justice. Judge McAfee, down in Georgia, dismissed a handful of charges against Donald Trump and his criminal associates, his co-conspirators, his co-defendants in the Georgia State RICO case. But friends, trust me when I say this development is not as concerning as it may seem. Well, friends, as you may know, the Judge Aileen Cannon show is on full display in a federal courtroom down in Florida in Donald Trump's classified documents, obstruction of justice, espionage case. Well, friends, a big court ruling was just handed down by a Georgia state court judge. He ruled that Donald Trump's RICO case will not be dismissed. And he ruled that District Attorney Fani Willis will not be removed from the case. So friends, Judge Aileen Cannon continues to do extraordinary favors for the defendant to whom she owes her job, Donald Trump. Well, friends, Donald Trump is now on record as promising a bloodbath if he's not reelected. How should the criminal justice system respond? Well, friends, looks like Donald Trump just reached the end of his financial rope. So friends, given the truly bizarre judicial behavior of Trump-appointed Judge Aileen Cannon, I think a fair question at this point is Judge Cannon incompetent, compromised, or both? So friends, there's a new development in Donald Trump's Georgia State RICO prosecution, a ruling allowing Donald Trump to appeal a recent order entered by Judge McAfee. But friends, this one is really not as concerning as it might seem. So friends, there is a lot going on in Donald Trump's financial world at the moment, and almost all of it is completely beyond his control. That's right, Donald Trump is now squarely in find out territory. Well, friends, might we finally have a firm trial date on the books for just one of Donald Trump's criminal prosecutions? We might. So Donald Trump's lawyers tell a New York judge Trump doesn't have the money, and then Donald Trump turns around and posts, "I have the money." So friends, come on down. It's time to play another round of Who's Lying Now? So friends, today was a real split decision on the justice front. On the upside, Donald Trump's New York criminal trial will begin on April 15th. But on the downside, a New York appeals court inexplicably and dramatically reduced the amount of the bond Donald Trump must post in order to stop New York Attorney Letitia James from beginning to seize his properties. So, what should we take from this split decision, this justice draw? Well, friends, it looks like Donald Trump just hit the trifecta. That's right. For the third time, he has been gagged. So, friends, why is it that the rules, the laws, the Constitution seem to apply differently to Donald Trump than they apply to you and me? So, friends, a judge just ruled that one Trump-affiliated lawyer should be disbarred, and another Trump-affiliated lawyer in his disbarment trial just pled the fifth, invoked his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination over and over and over again. So friends, it seems like Donald Trump believes that a single photo op can erase his disgusting disrespect and disregard of the police. Not a chance in hell. Well, friends, the evidence is mounting that April 15th will be day one of Donald Trump's first criminal prosecution, the first of 4. Let's talk about that, because justice matters.
It's for sure. Justice matters. Justice matters. Justice matters.